If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or any cheap PC games, use the referral link in the description. It will take you over to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods, and if you use the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again, and welcome to episode number 20 of the Valencia Career Mode series here on FIFA 16. We start with a home game in quite foggy conditions against Espanyol. They're only in 11th, although there is a big 15-point gap between ourselves and them. We're in 6th, but a win here could catapult us straight back up to 3rd, so hopefully we can get that victory. It's still ridiculously tight at the top. This is by far the most competitive league season we've encountered on Career Mode all year. There's so few points between so many teams at the very top of the table. It's actually ridiculous. Hopefully, though, we can maintain our decent run of form and our title push, or at least Champions League push. We definitely want to finish in the Champions League positions, but if we can go for the title, if everybody else is dropping a few points here and there, then why the hell not? We're playing a bit of a rotation side here against Espanyol because of the fixture list, but there's still a lot of first-team players in there. Rodrigo trying to get it to Andre Gomez, gets it to Rodrigo de Paul, who draws a good save out of Pau Lopez. He does well there to stop that from going into the top right-hand corner. Very good save from the goalkeeper, but we're still on the attack. 25 minutes on the clock. Hugo Mayos plays it through that gap to Andre Gomez. Very well done. He's going to turn inside the defender quite nicely and then go for the finesse finish into the bottom corner. It somehow doesn't cross the line. I've no idea how we haven't scored there. Orban then recovers the ball. Parejo with a follow-up effort, and again Lopez with a good save. I have no idea how we didn't score there. The ball was squirming across the line, but it wouldn't quite make it. Rodrigo tried to follow up, but the defender got there first. Vincent Abubakar with the turn. He has a shot pushed away by the goalkeeper. They can't clear their lines properly though. Orban again on the ball, stands it up. Abubakar underneath, drops to Andre Gomez. Keeper saves onto the bar, down onto the line. Keeper then recovers the ball again. I could not believe that I had to physically pause the game to be like, what the shit is going on? How am I not 1-0 up already in this game? It was ridiculous. Espanyol then came forward themselves. Fuentes into Gerard Moreno here, who gets it back to Cañas, who has a very good shot actually that wasn't quite on target. Diego Alves at full stretch. Luckily for me, he wasn't needed. We're on the attack again, but again, shock. Pau Lopez with a good save, and the ball was heading over the line, but there was a defender on the line to clear it and stop it from going in. Bailey, though, tries to return the ball back to the front line, but gets tackled by his own man, who's lying on the floor after falling over another teammate. So that sums up that first half for us. Things just weren't necessarily going our way. They put together a really nice move, but again, couldn't get the shot on target, and I had a horrible feeling, despite our complete domination of the game, Espanyol were going to sneak themselves a goal at some point, and we were going to lose this 1-0. Abubakar over the top to Rodrigo de Paul, perfectly weighted to beat the defender, gets it back to Abubakar, but the keeper rushes out and gets there, spreads himself very well indeed, stops us from being able to get a goal in front. Then on the counter-attack, coming back down the other end, as you can see, Alvarez breaks past one, turns it inside to the player, and Diego Alves with a good, smart save from Gerard Moreno again to stop them from catching us on the break and scoring a goal to win them the game 1-0. On the attack again, Santimina now on the right-hand side. Turns inside one, nice ball to Abubakar. Play it inside again, Santimina. Inside again to Gomez. Inside again to Danny Parejo. Oh, maybe I should have gone one again to the man on the on this near side, Bakali. I just tried to get the shot with Parejo. I had full faith in him that he was going to get it into the back of the net, and he tamely swept it straight at the goalkeeper. Somehow, 12 shots, 10 on target, no goals. A 0-0 draw. I think in this series as well, wasn't it, where we had another game. We had 12 shots, 10 on target, and couldn't score. It may even have been against Real Madrid in the Cup. My memory fails me, but I know for sure we had another game in either this series or the RTG where we had 12 shots, 10 on target, and no goal scored. It baffles me how we haven't been able to get a win out of that game against Espanyol. We're actually in 5th, though. We've gone up a place in between the Espanyol game and this next one. We are at home this time around. Paco Alcacer restored to the starting lineup, as is Carlos Vela. Piatti starting on the left, though. Enzo Perez and Rafinha brought into the midfield, and Thiago playing as the forward of the 3 central midfielders, more of a cam and 2 CMs than a centre mid and 2 central defensive midfielders. It's more of an attacking formation. It's more of a 4-2-3-1, really, than a 4-3-3, but we play it as a 4-3-3. Adarith up top is obviously going to be a physical test for us defensively, and we'll have to keep our eye on him when it comes to the defensive side of things. Gorgeous run and skill move by Carlos Vela there to work the space. Rafinha, just stay on your feet and side foot it in the back of the net, mate. Why has he got a slide there? That really pissed me off. I wasn't necessarily in the best of moods after that game against Espanyol, and to have the first chance of the game be so clear-cut and for him to miss it in such ridiculous fashion didn't necessarily improve my mood. However, we get a stroke of luck. Their man absolutely destroys Paco Alcacer from behind. The referee's pointing at him, takes forever to produce the red card, but it is a straight red for Carlos Capegui. He's clearly rather incensed at the decision. Their captain for the day. He and his teammate, and then he goes and sarcastically applauds the ref. Like, yeah, well done, mate. Go on, great decision, GG. If anything, if he picked up a booking for this challenge and then sarcastically applauded him, the referee, like that, he probably would have gotten himself sent off for dissent anyway. So a red card for Athletic Bilbao. We'll see if we can now, against 10 men, get ourselves a goal. Rafinha with the shot. Good save by Irizov to keep us out. We stay 0-0 for now. They brought in a Cheta for a midfield player to maintain their four at the back formation. Susayeta into Mikel Rico. Good ball into the box, actually. Adarith is very good in the air, as we mentioned. Diego Alves with an actually very good save up top to his left to fingertip that over the top of the bar. 10 minutes to go, though. We're still trying to get ourselves a goal against the 10 men. They went very defensive, as you can see. Basically a back six with the 4 defensive midfielders and then the 2 CDMs just sat there right in front of them. But we get another stroke of luck. They went down to 10 men. Stroke of luck for us. They give away a penalty. He goes with a little tackle and then completely wipes Thiago out. It's definitely a spot kick. Paco Alcacer with a penalty kick. 6 minutes from time to give us a 1-0 lead and a victory. No. Irizov with a save and then they clear it away. It was fate. It was just destiny in this game that we weren't supposed to score. In this episode that we weren't supposed to score. One more chance. Paco Alcacer to Rafinha. Around the corner to Thiago. Great feat to get past the defender. Finesse it to the top corner. Irizov with a save. You already saw that coming. Another 0-0 draw. In any other 2 games, in any other series, at any other moment in time, we would have gotten a 3-0 and a 2-0 victory from those 2 games. It just so happens that today we weren't supposed to. 2 0-0 draws from games that we've not necessarily deserved anything more than a big win from. You just have to take it on the chin sometimes and move on to the next episode. Hopefully tomorrow we can pick up some victories. If we just perform the same way we have done today, not got a problem with that. I'm sure we'll pick up victories, but unbelievable scenes. I've no idea how we haven't scored in either of those 2 games. Squad report going on in the background. You can see a few players growing quite nicely. Rodrigo de Paul up 2, João Cancelo up 3. The training helping no end with those 2 particular players. Bailey's up 3 as well. He's been growing quite nicely thanks to the training. A few players haven't necessarily had as much first team football as they might expect, like Bakali, like Santi Mina, like Santos, the centre-back, etc. But I'm not too fussed. We're playing very well. We're using a lot of the squad, not necessarily all of the squad, but we don't need to use all of the squad right now. We have a big squad here at Valencia, and the players that I want to play are getting first team football, and we are still in 5th position, although we do have 1 game more played than Atleti, who can go top, in fact, with a win. But we're only 3 points behind 1st, and we're down in 5th. It's still crazy tight in the top 6 positions. Sociedad and Sevilla, 1st to 6th, 4 points the gap. It's ridiculous. So this is clearly going to go all the way to the end of the season. We have 12 games left. Atleti have 13, but there's still plenty of time for them to drop points. Plenty of time for everybody to drop points. But hopefully we can continue to pick up points in the next episodes and not drop points that we have done today. But that's all for now. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check the channel page for anything you may have missed over the past few days, whether it be this series, the RTG, which of course returns to you tonight, or the My Player, which went up twice over the weekend. But for now, follow the links all in the description to all my social media, and I'll see you next time.